You know, growing up half Greek, most of my family believed in the evil eye. They called it the mati. And what's even more bizarre is that they figured that this thing can give you headaches, so if you have this evil eye, it will prevent headaches. Now, I had a headache watching this movie, and it wasn't because of the evil eye. No, it was just because of how bad this film was. Okay, we gotta talk about it. What's going on, you guys? James here with another real spooky review, and today we're diving into the next film in this Welcome to the Blumhouse series, which is a 4-part collection of movies by Blumhouse themselves on Amazon Prime Video. This one is called Evil Eye, and it's directed by Elan and Rajeev Dassani, starring Sunita Trenton from Mr. Robot. I am currently watching that show, and she is amazing. It also stars Omar, Maskati, and Sarita Choudhury. The one thing that sold me on this movie before I hit play was actually the summary, and it sounds so cool. This movie is about a superstitious mother who's convinced that her daughter's new boyfriend is the reincarnation of a man who tried to kill her 3 decades ago. Doesn't that sound so dope? I mean, especially now that we're in October, kind of sounds a little spooky. The only thing is, well, the movie is not very good. Now, before I dive into that, guys, if it is your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James, where I talk about movies early just like this. So if you want to see even more content, go ahead and hit the big red button below. Subscribe to the channel and tap on that bell so you don't miss out on anything new. If you haven't already, guys, go ahead and like this video and get loud in the comments and let me know what you think of this movie when you see it. If you missed it, I did review the first 2 movies in the Welcome to the Blumhouse series, The Lie and Black Box. You can find it right at the top of the screen. Alrighty, guys, so let's get into this movie. Gosh, I wish I was really positive about this one, but I just can't bring myself to do it. However, there are a couple of things that I kind of liked about Evil Eye. So it starts right at the top with Sunita, who I really liked in Mr. Robot, and I actually was excited to see in this movie. She plays our main character, Pallavi, who's really being harassed by her mother to get married. She's feeling pressured by her friends. She eventually meets someone. It's a little layered, you know, I'll give it that. And the other thing that I liked about this movie is the premise. The premise of this movie sounds so darn cool. And like I said earlier, guys, this is one of those movies I think that sounds much better on paper than it did on screen. And that's it. Only 2 positives, and you can't even really call them extremely good things about this movie because the negatives far outweigh the positives here, guys. So let's get into the first thing I did not like about Evil Eye, and that is pretty much everything. I'm not even kidding. Everything in this movie is either poorly executed, it's a mess, or it's just incredibly unnatural. And that's the issue I had with Evil Eye, is that it never felt like a complete film. It almost feels like the script went through one draft, and that's it. And it's such a shame because it sounds so cool. There is a ton of very unnatural dialogue here. I mean, none of the characters convinced me that they were either friends, siblings, or possibly lovers. If the movie doesn't really convince you there, it's not going to sell you for the rest of the hour and 20 minutes. Now, Pallavi and her mother had a lot of conversations over the phone because Pallavi herself lives in New Orleans and her mother lives in India. So there were a lot of iPhone conversations, a lot of FaceTime convos, and I can imagine that maybe if they were more so face-to-face, the emotion could have carried a little bit better, but none of the drama, none of the intrigue was really felt through these phone calls. Most of the time, all the emotion was cut every time they went to the phone audio. It just felt so weird to me. And then there's Sunita love interest here, Sandeep, who is played by Omar Maskati, and they have 0 chemistry. How can this movie tell us that they're in love? They tell us that they have feelings for one another, and they don't even look it, nor do they act it. Both of them never felt like they had a connection, and that's so sad to me. And then there are some incredibly cringy moments of dialogue in this movie. One scene in particular I had to write down. Sunita character and her friend go to this coffee shop where Sunita is supposed to meet this date that her mother arranged for her. However, she can't pick out the guy in the crowd, and her friend says, well, all brown dudes look alike. This is the kind of writing we're getting in 2020? You have to be kidding me. And then technically speaking, the editing here is really weird. Even from the opening credits, which were oddly placed, this movie never adds tension. And that's really odd because in a film that is ripe for that, again, her mother, for example, is having flashback sequences of past trauma. That should add some sort of suspense. Instead, it just kind of feels like the editor said, you know what, cut, copy, paste here, and we're just going to get out of the scene really quickly. Everything was rushed, and nothing felt like it had staying power. And possibly the worst thing about this movie is, yet again, just like The Lie, Evil Eye is not scary, guys. It's not a horror movie. This is trying to be a thriller slash drama, and it's not good at either. So overall, you guys, Evil Eye is unfortunately not worth your time. This is a movie that's not only an awful thriller, but it's also one of the worst movies of the year. Sunita, who I love in Mr. Robot, she deserves much better. I mean, this feels like a film that could be fun, but it's not. It's just a shame, guys, that this Welcome to the Blumhouse series has been a disappointment so far. Black Box has been the best of the bunch, but I'm hoping the final film in this series, Nocturne, which I will be reviewing for the channel, is worth my time and your time as well. But if you don't want to miss out on that, guys, please go ahead and hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, and tap on that bell so you stay up to date with any more reviews and reactions that drop on the channel. And hey, if you like this movie, let me know in the comments below. But if you didn't, sound off, because I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Alrighty, guys, I got some more movies and TV to watch, so thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening.